What up, Dokkanners? We have a second hint regarding the worldwide download celebration. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be watching the first hint that dropped yesterday. This is the global hint that was retweeted by JP. Then we will watch the JP hint that was retweeted by global. And then after watching both back to back, we will speculate away. I think the options have dwindled down to two choices. I was going to say two choices. Yep, that's me. I'm the idiot. All right, here we go. Let's watch these.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
哎，你看那是什么啊？
什么什么？
飞得好快哦！
哪里？
All right, that's the first hint. And so now we will watch the second one, the new one. So once again, you see the thing flying through space or flying in low orbit in the sky. Different regions on the planet see it. And then, what's this? It's landed? What? Lightning? What? So this really now boils down to two choices. The one that I think it is that it's Broly. Now, the reason why I think it's Broly is because when you consider the second coming of Broly, the movie, it starts off from a different perspective of the same phenomenon that we've been witnessing over the past two videos. We are seeing a flying object float, going through the sky. Different parts of the planet are seeing it happen at the same time, which is why some regions see it during the daytime, some regions see it at night. That just is kind of establishing the scope of the situation, right? So this is effectively providing a different angle of that same phenomenon taking place. Then it enters the atmosphere and it crashes down to Earth, which then gives us a little glow here, right? Which we saw at the end of this one during the nighttime. So same setting, there's a glow. You can see it looks like a ball, a dot, something. And then you start to see lightning. Now, one detail here is that while there is lightning, the lightning color is blue in the movie, whereas here, the lightning is yellow. So you could either see that as a simple detail swap that really doesn't matter, or you can take that very literally and think that as something else. So this now leads into the other theory that I do want to point out because I still think that it is possible. I don't think it's going to be this, but hey, it's Dokkan. It could be anything. Maybe it's, dude, maybe it's Jiren. I don't know. Like, it could literally be anything. It's Dokkan. They will give you the most logical stuff and then they'll pull something out of left field. Does this not look like the lightning effect of Dragon Balls? Does this not look like when you are making a wish and Shenron shows up and he gives you the wish, or he's just showing up? So could this not potentially be Demon King Piccolo wishing for youth? And could all of the various shots of this object flying through the sky sort of sum up Piccolo's arrival on Earth? It's possible. It's possible. I am not going to close my mind off from the possibility that it could be something other than Broly. So I just want to say that I think that it is possible. I am of the assumption that it's Broly, but I do think that it is reasonable to also think that it is Demon King Piccolo. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Which one seems more likely to you? I think one thing in favor of Demon King Piccolo is the fact that the lightning is yellow, but I really feel like this is Broly because of the fact that it landed. Saiyan pods are typically the ones that you see flying through the sky. Did we ever actually see Piccolo arriving to Earth? I think we only were given a story of it, of how he got to Earth back in the day. I don't think we ever actually saw it. I could be wrong. I'm a fake Dragon Ball fan. I don't know. So this just to me seems like Broly, but let me know what you guys think. So now that being said, I want to go over a couple of details that might probably help the Broly case. Number one, LR Tech Super Saiyan Broly is the oldest LR to date that does not yet have an EZA. This is a major point in favor of the Broly celebration, in fact, being worldwide download. Of course, also, we don't need to, I'm going to remind you again anyway, but with Legends getting the second coming of Broly as their recent celebration with LF Broly, that does definitely push another point in favor of the Broly agenda. That being said, Dokkan could do something completely different. I also want to point out that there was a script asset update that happened on the JP side of the game, which I have not yet even chimed in on. I wanted to wait until we knew a little bit more about the celebration, but I do want to point this out now because this guy, or these guys, the Goku Piccolo, is from a movie. This is from the, what is it called? The Phantom Zone? Dead Zone. It's called Dead Zone, movie 1. So this also kind of goes in favor. Actually, you know what? You could kind of see this as either way, to be honest. So maybe this doesn't exactly help the Broly cause. But because this is a movie, and Broly, we're starting with Broly's second coming, if anything, then this could potentially be an EZA that comes with a celebration that celebrates the movies. That is if we're going to be going in that direction. But to be fair, if we were to push this through the lens of Demon King Piccolo, maybe this is something like part 1 is how Demon King Piccolo was the terror of the earth, and then part 2 was how Demon King Piccolo turned into one of Earth's saviors. And so maybe in part 2, or maybe in part 1, bridging the gap between part 1 and part 2, we see the offspring of Demon King Piccolo doing something good. And this is at a point during his trajectory where he's not exactly good. He's kind of like an anti-hero-ish, right? This is not quite at that point yet where he is totally good. So maybe that's what this is. So I'm still going to keep an open mind that it's either one of those. I am going to be putting on the thumbnail that it's Broly, because I think Broly probably would get more clicks, content creation. But I want to know what you guys think. So we're now going to do a little bit of a celebration builder here. I did do 2. I'm so glad I dropped those videos earlier. So once again, for those of you who might have seen my other video but might have forgotten, I recorded a bunch of videos this weekend in preparation for World Tournament. World Tournament is going on as we speak right now. In fact, I am doing World Tournament while recording this video. So I don't even know if I've been making sense up until now. If I haven't, well, now you know why. But in preparation for World Tournament, I recorded like 4 or 5 videos in advance, including worldwide download celebration concept reactions. So because of yesterday's revelation, I had to make a change and I had to drop both of those videos earlier today, because I knew that when we got the next hint, it was probably going to make at least one of the 2 videos irrelevant. So that's why those 2 videos dropped earlier. I saw some people comment, Toon, did you record this video early? Because GT ain't happening, bruh. Yeah, I did. So anyway, let's do a wee bit of speculation here. So if it is going to be Broly, then what do we do for a Celebration Dokkan Festival LR? I think the best Dokkan Festival LR that we could get would be Legendary Super Saiyan Broly from the start. We have several units that already do the transformation. We have DBS Broly going full power, which is not Legendary Super Saiyan, but we also have the LR Tech Broly that is going to go Legendary Super Saiyan. I would much rather just start off with a strong, dominant force of nature Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. That's just my opinion. You guys can agree or disagree. I feel like because there's just so little here in terms of relevant strong units right now that fit the meta, having a strong new unit to kind of kick things off in this new age of Broly, I think would be great. We already have a solid Broly in the ways of the AGL Super Saiyan Broly. So if you consider this guy, and when he eventually transforms to full power Super Saiyan Broly, that will link with a legendary Super Saiyan Broly as well as a regular Super Saiyan Broly. So if we have the option for each one, I think that would be better. This guy can transform. He will transform starting from turn 4. So there is that. But I mean, after he transforms, he will still be able to link with a legendary Super Saiyan Broly. He is not banned from linking up. My mouse has a problem, and it will just randomly, for no reason, it'll just scroll up or down. So that's what that is. So yeah, I think I'm going to say physical legendary Super Saiyan Broly, which is funny enough. I think that's what the concept video had. But let me know what you guys think about that as the Dokkan Festival. Now for the Carnival, I was originally holding on to the fact that maybe we could get movie 8 Super Saiyan Goku to kind of integrate that movie. Because I don't know if I necessarily want the entire celebration to just be about movie 10. And if it is going to be a celebration of the movies like I was just talking about, I think having it be a culmination of the various Broly movies might be better. So if we were to get maybe like Second Coming Broly, Dokkan Festival Broly, and then the Carnival could be like the Super Saiyan Goku from movie 8, where he gets all the power transferred to him from everybody else, and then he kills Broly. I think that would be cool. And then maybe like the EZA for part 1 could be something from Bio Broly. I know a lot of people really hate Bio Broly, even though I don't. But maybe like the Dokkan Festival physical Super Saiyan Goten and Trunks. Again, shout out to I forgot their name, Espiro, who dropped the celebration concept. I think a lot of these things were in there, but But yeah, I mean, I think that would be pretty cool. So that's like all 3 Brolys all in one celebration. And then part 2 could be something else entirely. Maybe it's like BoJack. Maybe they do Dead Zone. Maybe they do some of the older movies. Maybe we get like Lord Slug, Dead Zone, some of these guys instead. It's part 2. No matter what it is, part 2 doesn't typically do as well as part 1. We saw this surprisingly enough during the anniversary. Gogeta and Broly outperformed the Gohan based on the regions that got top grossing, and also based on the usage of the characters. Part 1 outperformed part 2. So in general, they put their box office stuff during part 1. So maybe they could get away with doing something older for part 2. Maybe that's a possibility. Or they just go completely second coming. So it would be like, you know, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly for the Dokkan Festival. And then for the Carnival unit, I don't know. It would have to be something like Family Kamehameha. I mean, are we ready as a Dokkan society to move on to another Goten and Trunks unit? Because I know people are currently very angry with Go Bros, right? They've been showing up a lot. And if dude, I can already tell you, they're probably going to show up on that banner. I'm just saying. I have a feeling we are going to be getting these guys returning on that banner. But, you know, what if we got like an LR Super Saiyan Gohan teen? Do we actually have an LR Super Saiyan Gohan teen? I don't think we do. Oh, all right. Thank you, Mouse. Can you not be an idiot, please? Trunks and Goten. Really? Okay. We got to go the long way and find Gohan. Okay, so Hybrid Saiyans. We'll go to Gohan. Then we go to Disambiguation. And let's go to Gohan Teen. Here we go. Stop! Super Saiyan Gohan Teen. Yeah. I mean, we don't really have a solid Super Saiyan Gohan Teen unit. We have the free-to-play High School Gohan, who is a fantastic EZA for free-to-play from World Tournament. And this guy's not bad for androids, when you're fighting androids, but he gets weak pretty quick. So, yeah, we don't have a good, solid Super Saiyan Gohan teen. So actually, I think I would be okay with an LR Super Saiyan Gohan teen. Let me know what you guys think. I think actually this might be okay. And then for part 2, I don't think that we know enough now to say what part 2 could potentially be. So I'm going to hold off on that for another video. And of course, when we get our next hint, that will really cement what it's going to be. I still think it's Broly, but like I said, you are not wrong for thinking Demon King Piccolo. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below in the comments your thoughts on what this celebration could be about, if it is Broly or if it is Demon King Piccolo. If it's Demon King Piccolo, it could potentially maybe be a journey of Piccolo through the various forms of Piccolo. Maybe he starts off as, you know, the terror of the universe, right? The terror of Earth, Demon King Piccolo. And then part 2 could be Piccolo's journey into anti-hero status. And then maybe part 3 could be, I don't know, some cool, like a bunch of EZAs for Piccolo. I don't know. So anything is possible. Let me know what you guys think. Your crazy ideas, your Dokkan Festival LRs, your Carnival LR ideas, all that stuff in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned. And also let me know, timestamp down below if I said anything nonsensical. I am doing World Tournaments, so some of what I said might have been gibberish. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.